Starting with number 10 stairs, become the strongest, at the world's end. At the end of the world there will be stairs, and at the end there will be everything. Go beyond the limits and be born as the strongest person at the end of the world. These are the words the optimistic main character Lecky follows as he ventures deep into the world's end and takes on quests such as defeating dragons and being forced into dangerous life or death situations. Lecky's goal in entering the world's end is to look for someone as well as fulfill a promise he made to someone, which is to reach the very end. As you can see, this manhwa is very similar to Tower of God, so people that love Tower of God or enjoy action fantasy stories, this is a manhwa that they will definitely enjoy and will have to read. Number 9 The Long Way of the Warrior. Naru starts out as a basic commoner that dreams and fantasizes about a life of luxury and freedom. And after asking his father how he can obtain just that, his father tells him 5 words, to become the strongest warrior. So he trains vigorously while determined to become the strongest warrior and participates in a fighting competition, and in that competition his strength and talent is recognized. As soon after he wins the fighting competition he is recruited by the king. Years later the king tells him to become the personal guard of the princess, and while performing his duty a tragedy befalls. The palace is under attack, the princess is kidnapped and Naru's master is now a traitor, making him an enemy, so Naru engages in battle with him, but he loses the fight and is defeated. After Naru is captured and then enslaved, and sent away to a faraway country after his homeland is destroyed, then forced to become a Roman gladiator. This is where the beginning of Naru's adventure starts. Number 8 Delivery Nights. In an apocalyptic type of world, while most people avoid the suffocating pollution covering the world, delivery men press on, so citizens can get the packages they desperately need. And the ones that deliver those packages are known as delivery knights. Delivery knights aren't your average delivery men. To become one you have to enter a dangerous tournament with the purpose of finding who the strongest person is. The main character Changmin is one of these delivery knights, and not only that, he's one of the strongest delivery knights. The most interesting part of this manhwa is that there are people called mutants who have special superpowers which range from being able to control and be immune to fire, having legs that accelerate your speed, being able to use rocks to cover your body that can be used for offense and defense, having indestructible bones to the point of almost being immortal. For manhwa fans that love action and fights, this is definitely a manhwa that you need to read, and one that you won't regret reading. Number 7 Global Martial Arts. Fang Ping is a high school student that was brought 10 years into the past in a parallel world that focuses on martial arts and cultivation. This world has unspoken rules that everybody understands, which are no matter what you want to do you need to be a martial artist first and foremost, because martial artists have a high standing and great power in society. Realizing that after being reborn, Fang Ping sets out to take the martial arts exam. After he asks his father for money to take the martial arts exam, and he touches the money his father gave him, a notification appears before his eyes which says condition fulfilled, connection successful, and he then realizes he has a cheat system. Number 6 Wulhan Gangcheonrok. Sowol, a Wudang disciple who's hiding his matchless martial arts skills and living like a carefree loafer, embarks on a journey to the Muram alliance with his mischievous junior disciple, Soha, and righteous first brother, Jizeo, on a mission for their master. But they're pursued by Noak, who suspects Sowol of being a demonic cult double agent. Through their adventure the three forge a bond through their continuous troublesome ordeals, while a dark shadow descends on the peaceful Muram. Number 5 Another Emperor Reborn. In 2023, Reiki was resurrected, and all living creatures on Earth were affected by it. Humans began to awaken some sort of power, other creatures also evolved rapidly under influence of Reiki. The food chain slowly changed, humans were no longer rulers of the Earth. There are regions in the world where humans can no longer step in because of powerful and mysterious races that had emerged. Alien royalty. By coincidence, the soul of the imperial royal prince crossed over to the body of the ordinary human youth Huang Shang. After reincarnating he vows to be his own person, and do whatever he wants after being free of his oppressive father. Number 4. Capture the golem and escape poverty. Taejun, who has been living a tough life with his younger sister, loses all of what he saved due to Elise fraud. In despair, he curses, "To hell with this damn world," while looking at Namsen, but the next day, the curse came true. Who knew that the game he designed for fun with his friend in middle school would later become an atrocity that would swallow up the entire world? Namsen suddenly turned into a large sinkhole where man-hunting golems started endlessly spawning. The world has turned into a living hell, but Taejun realizes that these golems may be a mob he created in the past. A truth that only he knows of. He now has the choice of either saving the world, or just saving himself. Number 3. Fire Dragon King. Seomun Muhi, born with mastery of painting, had no choice but to look at the world with a different eye from his childhood because of his curse. Which is that if he draws the eyes of a person or animal during a painting they will die, and because of that he has always had to finish paintings without their eyes. And after one of his brothers dies because of his curse, he decides to leave home out of fear of harming the people around him, and unfolds a new world from the tip of his brush while venturing out to Kong Ho. Number 2. Ascension to Godhood. After being abducted into the spirit world, Cheng Kai, a young boy, awakens his powers of divinity by accessing nirvana. Together with his younger twin sister, they explore the mysterious world, study Taoism, get stronger, assist gods, make friends, solve mysteries, and becomes the number 1 demon-slaying god. And his adventure first begins at the Demon Hunters Academy, where he starts his training to get the ability to kill demons, and protect himself so he can get revenge for his parents. Number 1. Dalton Shangwu Xing. This manhwa is set in a world of cultivation where a magnitude of supernatural beings exist, which include spirits, ghosts, demons, monsters and Taoists. The main character Tang Ka is one of these supernatural beings, which is a Taoist who uses his powers to be an exorcist, whose job is to get rid of the spirits and ghosts that plague the world. The story focuses on him receiving missions to track down spirits and ghosts that have gone rogue while also solving mysteries. He is someone of mysterious origins with unfathomable strength and power, whose master is the strongest Taoist in the entire world. This manhwa also has top-tier art and amazing fighting scenes, so for people that are interested in that, this is definitely a manhwa that I personally recommend for you to read. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found something new to read. If you did, leave a like below and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.